Peace and blessings, guys. Peace and grace. I wanted to share something with you today that, I was listening to this man speak, and he made some sense that, sometimes you take certain things, whether it's in the Bible or somebody say it in a different manner, that can affect not only your life but other people, right? And he said, the way the devil comes at us, right? He comes to attack the helpmate first, the women. It's exactly why he went to Eve, in the garden. He went to distract her first, because we are our men's helpmate. We are the reasons why they do what they do, why we continue to help them be strong and be brave and fearless to life and want to be protectors and providers, right? They have to look over us, to help us, to be there for us, to protect and build their families, right? Especially if you're a man of God, you know that a man is supposed to lead. And if we are not helping them, and if they can attack us first and build us down, so we can build them down instead of build them up. Do you understand how powerful that is? So as a woman, especially an African American woman, and I'm speaking to you because there's a lot of stigma that comes with how we treat our men or our heritage, right? Background. And a lot of that background stem from us surviving, right? For plenty of years, you heard plenty of stories on how we were taught in order for us to get help, we needed to exile them, that they weren't the leaders that they should have been. And if we wanted to get help from the government, we wanted to feed our kids, we wanted shelter, that they couldn't be in our homes. And we know that to be true. And it just continued a cycle of doubt in our God-given helpmates, our men who are supposed to be our leaders, to protect and provide for us, to cover us, to bring us into, greatness with what's inside them. We stopped giving them the chance to be men. And I know you probably no, they failed themselves, right? But at the end of the day, we all need other people. We all need a helpmate. We all need somebody to be there for us. Whether we were kids or, in school or anything, there's always, no matter how good you are, no matter how dope you are, you need somebody to give you some insight on something that you've never went through or something that you're going through, right? It's just life. We all need somebody. We were not built to be alone. Nobody was. That's why Eve was created. So I challenge us women to humble ourselves, even though we've been hurt, even though we may have never been in a position to have been hurt. Just think about the women around us that we can support if you've never been in that situation, by trying to show them how to humble themselves, how to act. How can you be supportive? You ask your husband, ask your boyfriend, right? Your helpmate, your partner, somebody that you consider of value that's going to be with you to provide and protect you. If you have kids by them, how can I be of assistance to you? How can I benefit you? How can I help you stay consistent, stay effective, stay sharp? Whatever it is, how can I be effective? When we help the people who's supposed to help us, who's supposed to lead us, do you know how powerful it is? Because when we do things, right, as women, when we show our men what we want, and they are, accepting of that, and they receive it, what we get in return is more powerful. Same thing for us, on the other end. But I'm really talking to the women, because I'm a woman. I can't speak for a man. I'm just looking from the outside in, from somebody who's been married, somebody who's in their, 40s. I'm going to just put it that way. I've been through some things, and I've seen some things, and I want to change the cycle. And it all starts with probably not only doing it in my own household, but giving other people a blueprint. Yes, I know nothing is perfect, and nothing is going to, be complete if we don't try to put two ends together, a negative and a positive. We have to turn around situations and generations of our men don't treat us right, or the women don't know how to accept a good man, or vice versa. Sometimes you don't know because you've never had it. You've never had that in your household. Your father wasn't there, or if he was, he didn't know how to be a father because he wasn't a father. A woman don't know how to accept a good man because she's never seen a good man treat her mom. or the mom didn't know how to teach the daughter how to treat a good man because she's never had one, and vice versa. It also leads from examples and from what life teaches us, right? We learn by example. We learn by seeing and doing. So if you haven't seen that representation or been that representation, how can you say it doesn't work? So I challenge all the women to challenge yourselves, to humble yourself in your situation. All you can do is give it a try. All that can happen is if they accept it or they don't. And then you figure out the value where you need to put yourself and your kids or your household or just you in general. And you either create a positive environment that leads to benefit and helping each other so we can have powerful black families, or we separate and learn how to build ourselves up and put God back into our lives and in our households and to our everyday being and be the best we could be. I'm just saying, it's worth a try.